YouTube. No, not YouTube. Ooh, too loud. Just heard my door open. Thought I heard a puppy creeping. All right. That. A little of this. Okay. Okay. I think we're all good. Welcome. How's my audio? How do I sound? Do I sound good? I could probably put this on YouTube if I wanted to. So we should do a little intro. Hello. We just hit 700 subs, so I went downstairs. I smoked a bunch of pot. And now we're going to do a fast food tier list. I've not eaten all of these. I've heard Zaxby's is shitty, but for now it's in question mark because I've never had it. Boss, thank you for 51 months. What the hell is this? What is... What it... Chewy Rior Sandwi. What the fuck is this tier list? I'm assuming that's... Nope. I don't know what this is. What is this? We're off to a great start. Which? What the fuck is Chunchwich? That is a typo. You're not going to tell me otherwise. There's no fucking way there's a place called Chunchwich. Alright, moving on. Arby's. I've had it one time. It's dog shit. Now, I've heard that I could have went to a bad one. Hold on. If I zoom out, does that change these? Why are these pictures so garbage? Whatever, man. Sandwich shop, I've never had it either. I have been to Arby's one time. In the time I went, that specific location has been knocked down and replaced with a Popeyes. It was like 2 months before they closed down. I did not know they were closing down. I went there. I got their roast beef sandwich, I think. It was awful. It was fucking dog shit. F tier. I'll have to go back one day. But that's just how it is. Alright? I hate to say it. I've also only been to Jack in the Box a singular time. It was like 15 years ago. I have no idea how good it was. I don't remember, which makes me assume that it was boring because I don't remember. But I'm going to put it in question mark because it's been so long that I don't know. All right. A&W I've been to only in Canada. I don't know if there even are any in America. I have no fucking idea because I've never been to one here. But I've been to one in Canada. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was decent. Maybe like gatekeeping C. I don't know if it deserves B tier. But I liked it. Nice little burgie. Yeah, they had burgers. Not bad. Mid. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Auntie Anne's. Do you like butter? You gonna get a... I should put it in B simply because it's butter. You're eating butter. It is butter and like pretzel. I feel like as a 13-year-old, it would be up here. And then as I got older and matured and realized that like putting Auntie Anne's in my body is disgusting, it keeps going down. Because I'm trying to be more responsible with my body. If you value your body, probably don't go to Auntie Anne's. It's probably still delicious. It's bread and melted butter. But this is my list. Probably low C. It's still delicious, but I just... Yes, I'm going to include body feel, all right? I'm going to include body feel. Is there any rules here? Fast food tier list? This is my tier list. This is where I would currently go. All right? I have to... Listen, we all got to worry about our health, all right? None of us live forever. I'm being responsible. I still love... Okay, you want to know some shit? Boston Market, boom. I don't value myself that highly, all right? The last time I went to Boston Market, it almost killed me. It's disgusting. I'm still gonna go back one day. It's delicious. Love Boston Market. It brings me back. Hold on. Listen, the music's too loud. Give me a second. I know this is controversial, all right? The cornbread, you get a half dark with a side of mac and cheese, bro. All right? That's my childhood. Am I saying that Boston Market is S tier? No. I'm not. It's disgusting. It's gross. But it's my personal favorite. If I'm feeling real like nasty and I want to treat myself to the good shit, I get a half dark with both sides mac and cheese, bro. Boom. That's for you, Boston Market. Let's keep going. Burger King. I've truly had good experiences with Burger King, and I feel like a lot of people haven't. Like, I honestly think Burger King is B tier. I like their breakfast a lot. I think their burgers are good. I've had shitty fries. I've had good fries. I think Burger King has decent potential. I genuinely like... And the best thing that they ever had, we talk about this every time, because we've talked about it many times here, is the sourdough bacon cheeseburger that they did as a promotional event for the launch of Shrek, I want to say, like a billion years ago. And I remember getting that burger. It was a sourdough Angus burger. That's what it was. It was a sourdough Angus bacon cheeseburger or something like that. Because Shrek is, I don't remember. It was delicious. I loved it. I think Burger King is probably going to be like bottom B. Checkers. This is another one I've only been to once. I don't remember a lot. I feel like I might have to put it next to Jack in the Box in the I've had it but don't remember how it was tier. I do recall it being like, yeah, it's like Bad Sonic. That's a good way to put it. We don't support Chick-fil-A in this household. I'd rather just go to Popeyes. So Chick-fil-A is in the I haven't had it tier because I'm not going to have it. Chipotle. I'm not crazy about Chipotle, but I understand that like there's a very specific like when you it's a mood, right? There's a very specific mood for something like Chipotle. I do also think that it widely varies from store to store, but I'm gonna put it in like C tier. It's I've never been impressed by Chipotle. Cinnabon scores Gene Takovic points. He almost convinced me to eat a Cinnabon. This is one of those things where like it is like delicious, but it loses points the same way Auntie Anne's loses points. That like it's disgusting and you shouldn't eat it. You shouldn't put it in your body. That being said, I think it's better than Auntie Anne's. Like if I had to pick one, I'd probably get some Cinnabon. Jimmy John's. I feel like, hold on, I need to Google something quickly. I think I've been to a Jimmy John's, and I'm looking up a location. Where the fuck were we? Hold on. Because I remember sitting down at a place, Jimmy something. I'm assuming it was Jimmy John's. This is just a sub place. Okay, never mind. I thought this was like a kind of like bar and grill type thing. Dude, if I live in Jersey, bro, we have beautiful local sub shops. I don't live there anymore, unfortunately, but there was a place right down the block from me called just subs. Guess what they did? Delicious subs. I think there's like 3 or 4 in Jersey. We used to be close to one, and what I'm getting at here is I've never needed a Jimmy John's because I've had local places. I'm being told that Jimmy John's is trash. Haven't had it. Dairy Queen. This is another thing that I've only ever seen in Canada. Because like in Canada, Dairy Queen does like burgers and stuff. At least in Jersey where I've been, Dairy Queen is like you get like a Blizzard or some shit. I remember it being pretty boring. Sure you're gonna think of Baskin Robbins? Maybe. I don't do ice cream or Blizzards or any of that shit. That's just me. I don't do ice cream. So don't take my ranking of Dairy Queen as gospel. But I remember it being pretty boring. Dunkin' Donuts. I grew up with Dunkin' Donuts. Like, I got Dunkin' Donuts breakfast a boatload. And I gotta be honest with you, it was never great. I would just get it because it was there and close. And, like, I would grab a wake-up wrap. I love those little pieces of shit. But the fact is, they're pieces of shit. But they're still better than Cinnabon. Dunkin' Donuts is fast and easy. You get a shitty muffin. You get a shitty bagel. It's never going to impress you. It's just there, and I've had it more times than I'd like to admit. I also do not drink coffee at all. So, yeah. Dunkin' Donuts, I've had many times in my life. It's like, it's mid as fuck. I don't know what this is. And these symbols are terrible. I also know I've never had that. I'm sorry. I have no idea what this is, chat. If you do, let me know. But I'm pretty sure I have no idea what that is. Five Guys, burgers and fucking fries, bro. Delicious. S tier. Five Guys is the shit. It's pricey, but it's the shit. Like, if I want a burger and I'm not going to some like local place, I don't know, man. Five Guys is my shit. Are we considering price? If it wasn't worth it, it's not. Five Guys is weird because I really don't like calling Five Guys fast food. Because it's expensive. I mean, it is fast food, though. You get a shitload of fries, and their fries are tasty. If you have a peanut allergy, you should never set foot in a Five Guys. You'll die. I've never felt like shit eating Five Guys. Huh. I've only ever had insanely good experiences with Five. Even their hot dogs are A tier. No, that's a lie. Their hot dogs are like B tier. But their burgies fuck. Alright, Hardee's. Nope. Damn, I'm really letting people down here. I swear, I don't think I've ever had Hardee's. I feel like Hardee's sounds like... Oh, Carl's Jr. It's the same thing, isn't it? Thank you. Alright, In-N-Out Burger. Mid as fuck. Sorry, West Coasters. I know you guys are crazy about it. Right? It's fine. It's a burger. It's a burger that I've eaten. Yeah. I would rather... I'd rather go to these. I would rather just go to the grocery store and go through all... Like, looking at In-N-Out Burger inspires me to just go to the store and buy the things I need to buy so I can make myself a burger. I have a grill, so why the fuck would I go to In-N-Out when I could just make my own? Well, okay, so yeah, the way that this works, like I am gonna put things in specific order. Like right now, A&W is gatekeeping C. It may honestly even be at the bottom of B, but we'll cross that bridge in a bit. Alright, Jersey Mike's. So, remember the Just Subs that I was just talking about? Like, back where I used to live? There was a Jersey Mike's, like, 3 minutes away from it. And you want to know what? I went to the local spot every time. Never had Jersey Mike's. Why the fuck would I? Over by us, it's just called Mike's. I love that joke. It's so stupid. I've never had Jersey Mike's. I've never needed it. The only time I almost ever got Jersey Mike's is because I was in an airport, but I was like, why would I? All right. KFC. Dude, the Famous Bowl is like A tier. Everything else is like D. So I feel like KFC's probably going to be in C tier. I'd rather have it over like that. I fucking love fried chicken, chat. If there's one guilty pleasure food that I cannot get, like I'll never like. Ooh, you'd have to pay me exorbitant amounts of money to never have fried chicken ever again. I love it. That being said, someone in chat literally just said it perfectly. KFC exists. It's not good, but it's still fried chicken, so it's good enough for me. Krispy Kreme. I'm not crazy about donuts, but I mean, these fuckers are delicious. But I've only ever had a Krispy Kreme, like, donut. Like, I've only ever had, like, a glazed donut. I don't like donuts with filling in them. I'm not crazy about, like, the cream portion. But I love donuts. They're delicious. Just very specific. Like, just a nice... Just give me, like, a nice glazed donut. And I'm good. That's all I want. That being said, donuts are delicious. I don't know where to fucking put those. Like, definitely better than Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, if you just, like, shoot a donut, like, just full to the brim with your creamy creams, I don't like the texture. I don't like it. So I don't know. I mean, I do really like donuts. Krispy Kreme has never been the place to go. There's not many around. I have had it though. Long John Silver's. Ugh. I just associate Long John Silver's with like a plate of brown, like just fried shit. You know what I mean? The same. It's pretty much Red Lobster, right? It's kind of similar. And it's one of those things where I don't like... Oof. I'd rather go to Arby's than Long John Silver's. I'm sorry. Fast... We were talking about this earlier in the stream. Fast food, fish, you got a lot of balls. I salute you. Truly, I do. But I don't have the heart to order fast food fish. McDonald's. I mean, it depends on what we're talking about. Like, McDonald's is consistent in its mediocrity, but there are, oh my god, the McGriddle. The McGriddle is so fucking delicious. Like, okay, this is an act of, I don't know the word here. I'm too high for this. This is an act of protest. Do you want to be A tier? Bring back chicken selects. Otherwise, you're just B. I want those chicken selects back so bad. They were so fucking good. I only ever had them one time. I learned about them too late. And then they were gone. But the chicken selects, these are just the nice fucking chicken tendies from McDonald's, were so good. So until they bring them back, they're B tier. Panda Express sucks. Oh. Just go get Chinese food somewhere else, man. I promise you, there's better. I like their orange chicken, and that's the only reason why they're not in F tier. They got, like, one thing. Dude, Taffy, listen, all right? I know they paid you money, so you put on a happy face, all right? Oh, yeah, I love Panda Express. Yeah, I love it. Thank you for the paycheck. I get it. They bought you out. You have a family to feed. I understand, and I agree. I would have did the same thing. But they didn't? Is D tier. It's not that good. If I just lost the sponsorship, so be it. I'm telling the truth here. Panera is, I mean, okay, it kind of became an inside joke for Beck and I with Panera, where like I was like, you're not allowed to go there. I won't buy you Panera. Because I always felt like whatever you could get at Panera, you could just get somewhere else and it would be better. We have been meaning to go. We should go. I have to put this in question mark for now. I have had it, but it was a very long time ago. And I just had it instilled in my brain. Like, why would I go to Panera when I want this thing? I could just get it here and it's better. I need to go back to Panera. This will be updated at some point with a Panera update. I feel like maybe I went to a shitty one. I'm being told in chat that their broccoli cheddar soup is good. I feel like people fuck up broccoli cheddar soup so often that I'll get that there. I'll try it. Popeyes is my shit. I fucking love Popeyes. Are you kidding me? Remember the whole conversation I was just having about like fried chicken? Popeyes is my shit. Popeyes chicken is the shiznit. They knew it all the way back then in Little Nicky. Still stands now. Popeyes chicken is the shit. Oh my god, Taffy. Dude, Popeye's chicken? You never had it? Fuck. So tasty, man. KFC with flavor. They do less things than KFC, you know? Like, I feel like KFC's appeal is that you can get a bunch of crazy, stupid shit there. Popeyes is like, it's chicken and biscuit. It's just, that's what it is. And they also have mac and cheese like 40% of the time. I feel like every time I've asked, they've been like, we don't got it today. So maybe sometimes you'll get mac and cheese. Quiznos was... No. I remember going to Quiznos. Does it even exist anymore? Their commercials were insane. I remember way back in the day, like beginning of high school, I would go to Subway. And then I remember seeing these insane commercials for Quiznos. I was like, oh my god. No, I'm not crazy about Quiznos. Although compared to my experience with Arby's, I'd rather have Quiznos. Nah, Templar. I have never had Chick-fil-A, and you know, those darn liberals are at it again. I know cancel culture doesn't exist. I don't go to Chick-fil-A. I don't agree with Chick-fil-A. I'm sure you could be like, hey, Aunt, did you know Boston Market uses... I'm not going to say something defamatory if it's not true, but, you know, I don't go to Chick-fil-A. If I want chicken, I go to Popeyes. It's the shit. All right. I've never been to Raising Cane's. Never been. Sorry. See, Sonic is another one. I know it's hypocritical. It's fucking impossible to avoid. So I'm sure I could go try Chick-fil-A. I'm sure it's fine. That being said, Sonic lobbies hard against raising worker wages, don't they? Weren't they all caught up in that? The problem is that Sonic is pretty tasty. I've had it. It's been a while, but I have had Sonic, and it was pretty good. Oh no, my morality. Yeah, they have a lot of pretty decent things there, man. I think Sonic is probably up here. How do you feel after Sonic? I mean, I guess I've never balled out of control with Sonic. I have gotten a corn dog from them and I liked it. It was cheap and terrible, but, you know, it scratched the exact itch I was looking for. I do feel like Sonic is pretty good. Again, McDonald's might get an A tier if they man the fuck up and bring back the chicken selects. Steak and Shake? I thought this was called something else. Or I guess I'm just thinking of a different place. Wait, is Jay here? What was the place that we went to in New York? No, that was Shake Shack. I've never had Steak and Shake in my life. I've had Shake Shack. I've never had Steak and Shake. Alright. This one's going to be fun. Subway? Used to be A tier when they had the pastrami sandwich. Now they fucking suck. There's no point. I love their pastrami sandwich. I'm so serious. If they never got rid of If they never got rid of the pastrami sandwich, Subway would be A tier. Simply because that's all I would ever get. They got rid of it? Useless. Useless. I'd still rather have it over Arby's. Taco Bell. I mean, if you're blazed out of your fucking mind, Taco Bell's insane. I feel like Taco Bell is A tier when they have the nacho cheese fries. But when they don't, I feel like I've never been disappointed by Taco Bell. But I eat so, like, I just get like, let me get a chicken quesadilla with just like meat and cheese in it or something. I'm a very basic ass bitch when it comes to this shit. It has nothing to do with like, it's too spicy. There's nothing like that. It's more, I just want something simple at Taco Bell. Because I feel like if I overreach Taco Bell, I'm going to shit my brains out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that there's like crazy shit with all these sauces, yada yada. Like there's a Dorito in there for some reason. I know those are all things you can do. I feel like if I overstep, I will die. So Taco Bell's pretty simple for me. I keep it real fucking simple. I think it's probably there. Yo, Wendy's, finally we have an A tier. Wendy's is, okay. Wendy's has been consistently good for a long time, but the last like 2 or 3 times I've had it, it was dog shit. But I don't know if I got unlucky. I'm gonna try to ignore those for this, because in the average, it's brought the average down, but overall, Wendy's has been pretty good. A tier. What the hell is this? It's a man carrying a pretzel. I like pretzels. Is this place more responsible than Auntie Anne's? I've never had Wetzel pretzel. Sorry. I mean, I'm sure it'd be good. I like pretzels. Whataburger. Actually, I've never had it. Moving on. White Castle. Ooh, Taffy, you still here, brother? Fucking White Castle is gross. But you only go to White Castle when you want to feel gross. And when you do want to feel gross, it's delicious. I think White Castle's really good, but it's only if you feel like treating yourself like shit. Yeah, when you want White Castle, nothing else fills the void except those tiny little burger things. You're committing. Yeah, you're fully committing. You know, I should tell the story for the YouTube if I upload this. I'm a little embarrassed about how many question marks I have here. I've been to... I mean, this is more than any person should ever go to in the first place, but yeah, some of these... Well, okay, I've been here. It's just been so long I don't remember, and I feel like I wouldn't know what to do with it, you know? Have I ever been to Jersey Mike's? Maybe once, maybe. But I don't remember. Only those two. Alright. White Castle is delicious, but it's... Ugh. Alright, I want to tell the story. It was at Dead Pine's wedding. Lovely boy. Congratulations. Taffy got far too drunk. Twitch.tv/McLaffy Taffy got drunk as fuck. And, came up to me. And my wife. Oh, wow. I just realized, yeah, Beck and I got married like not even a week later was that wedding. So we were newlyweds. And Taffy was like, ugh, get me out of here. So we left and we went to White Castle where Taffy, like, I feel like Beck and I turned at the same time. And we were like, Taffy, what would you like from White Castle? And he went, Hasadega, evil eye. And he was just singing. He was just singing Book of Mormon. Crying. He was bright red. Just in my backseat. Drunk as fuck at White Castle. So we got a bunch of bullshit. And, it was delicious, obviously. It was White Castle. But then the next morning, Was it the night? Did you even wait that long? I don't think you did. Taffy ended up staying in our room that night. And, you know, celebrating our marriage in this nice hotel room. Dude, Taffy took the gnarliest, dumpiest dump and ruined the entire room. Like, the hotel room was tainted. It was ruined. It was awful. The sin, the absolute sin that came out of Taffy into our toilet. No, not in the bed. He made it to the bathroom. So White Castle does terrible things. I should bump it down because of what White Castle can do to people and the damage that it causes. Honestly, White Castle should probably just gatekeep B because it's delicious. But you only get it when, you know, when you're feeling miserable. And you just... and Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is a funny movie. Top of B tier. I think that's it. I think we did it. Thank you, everyone. Like, favorite, and subscribe. This feels good. I'm just making sure that I remember being in an airport and seeing a Jersey Mike's and saying, I'll just get a shitty pizza from this place next door. I didn't want to defile subs for myself. It's probably fine. But yeah, I can't in goodwill place any of these. I apologize. The only one that I know I need to go to is Panera. And that's it. Boston Market is my personal favorite. I would never call Boston Market S tier. It simply isn't. But it's my personal favorite. This looks good. You trade A&W for Wendy's? I mean, I just haven't been to it enough. And I remember having a burger and be like, that was a cheeseburger I ate. And that was it. I think this is final. Locked it in. All right. That was fun. Thanks, chat. I had a good time. Thank you for hitting the sub goal. I feel like a lot is missing. Yeah, I feel like a lot of fast food places just simply aren't here. All right? It feels like that. But yeah. I mean, some of these I just, you know, I've been in Jersey most of my life, and some of them are only because I was in Vancouver for a year. What food is at Krispy Kreme? Shit, fuck if I know. Donuts. Donuts are there. That's all I know about that place. And their donuts are good. All right. Are we closing this sucker out with a draft? Feeling a little froggy, although I'm fucking sick of the alchemy set. So maybe we do a... Well, let's see what our other options are. I think we only have one other option, which is kind of disgusting.